been walking so good.
Quit griping. You make guys figure lip recipient every day. Come on, that bum like yours is a cold mine.
Someone gets the wrong idea, I can't make it on my own. They'll send me to the refuge for good. Be a pal, Jack. Hold me down. Whoa!
You wanna bust up your other leg too?
No, I wanna go down.
You'll be down there soon enough. Take a moment to drink in my penthouse high above the secret streets of New York.
You're crazy.
Because I like a breath of fresh air. Because I like seeing the sky and the stars.
You're seeing the stars, alright.
Them streets down there, they suck the life out of my old man. Years of rotten jobs, stomped on by bosses. And when they finally broke up, they tossed me the curb like today's paper. Well, they ain't doing that to me.
But everyone wants to come here.
New York is fine for those who can afford a big, strong door to lock it out. But I tell you, Crutchy, there's a whole other way out there. So keep your small life in a big city. Give me a big life in a small town. They say folks is dying to get here. Me, I'm dying to get away to a little town out west that's speaking new. Now I ain't never been there. I can see it clear as day. If you want, I betcha you could see it too. Close your eyes, come with me, where it's clean and green and pretty, and they went and made a city out of clay. Well, the minute that you get there, folks will walk right up and say, welcome home, son, welcome home to Santa Fe. Planting crops, splitting rails, swapping tails around the fire, except for Sunday when you lie around all day. Soon your friends are more like family, and they's begging you to stay. That meat, living sweet in Santa Fe.
Not folks there?
Got no folks nowhere. You?
I don't need folks. I got friends.
How's about you come with me? No one cares about no gimp leg in Santa Fe. You just hop up on a Palomino. You riding in style.
Feature me. Riding in style.
Come on, I bet a few months of clean air you can toss that crunch for good. Santa Fe, you can bet we won't let them bastards beat us. We won't beg no one to treat us fair and square. There's a life that's worth the living, and I'm gonna do my share. Work the land, shoot the sun, swing the whole Rio Grande just for fun. Watch me stand, watch me run. Hey, don't you know that we's a family? Would I let you down? No way. Just hold on, kid, till that train makes Santa Fe. Time for dreaming's over. Hey, Stetch, Racer, Henry, Albert, Elmer, get a move on, boys. The pigs don't sell themselves. Hey, Albert, F Specs, you a chick, need to move on.
Aw, pretty girl.
A leg of lamp. Oh. Hey, that's my cigar. You'll steal another. Hey, look, it's bath time at the zoo.
I thought that.
If you can find her. Who asked you? Hey, move. I need a new sound spot. From Bottle Alley to the harbor, there's easy pickings guaranteed. Try any baker, bug, or barber. Knows how to read. Nothing what concerns you. Here, good friends. Me interest you in the latest news?
The paper isn't out yet.
Oh, I'd be delighted to bring it to you personally.
I've got a headline for you.
Cheeky boy gets nothing for his trouble.
Back to the bench, slug, you struck out.
I'm crushed. Hey, Gretchen.
What's the flag say? No rain?
No rain, partly cloudy, clear by evening.
Oh, yeah!
They always bottle this guy.
It sells 50 pence a week all by itself. I don't need the length to sell pigs. I got poisonality. That spreads like butter. The kind with poison ladies. It takes it all there with the soda. So blind and dead. Summer sticks and winter's freezing. When you work outdoors, start out sweating and end up sneezing. In between it pours. Carrying the banner with some John Lines. Carrying the banner with some big shots. Tossing out a greeting to the big shots. Tossing out a greeting. Hold up, wait, it makes me antsy. I like slipping chancy. Harlem to the Lancey, what a fine life. Carrying the banner.
Thanks for the grub, sister.
Albert, when are we gonna see what's at the church?
He's bound to rain sooner or later. Just give me half a cup.
Concrete donuts, sprinkle with more. Just 2 years old. Take the headline down, and I'll say anything right after. 'Cause I 2 for a penny. If I take too many, weasel just makes me eat 'em after.
Got a feeling about a headline. I still see a headline page.
They're gonna sound like we was giving 'em away. Bet your dinner is a doozy. Got a pistol bag of bluesies and knows how to make a Newsies day. Wanna move on next edition. It was an earthquake or a war.
I've got a crooked politician.
Damn it, but that ain't news no more. Uptown to Grand Central Station, down to City Hall. We improved our circulation, walking till we fall. Got a feeling about a headline, I still see a headline that says I'm gonna tell like we was giving them away. If you dare, I say we got a local tactics, listening up, no any better way to make a Newsies day. I was standing out the circus, and then someone selling ponies. Really off a plan I got there, it was $5 movies. Like I'm gonna take the middle till my garden play the pennies. See us out, the headline for the hours at the banner. I said I like to take a little longer at the centers. Hey look, they're putting up the headline.
Look, a nice clear picture.
The trolley strike? Not again.
3 weeks of the same story.
Killing us not snoozing. Make way, step aside.
Dear me, what's that pleasant aroma? I fear the sewer man backed up during the night. Or could it be the Delancey brothers? Hey Oscar, word on the street says you and your brother took money to beat up striking trolley workers.
So, it's honest work.
What, act as the heads of defense's workers?
I take care of the guy that takes care of me.
Hey, ain't your father one of the strikers?
Guess he didn't take care of me.
What?
You want some of that too?
Get out of the way! Hey, you know, one unfortunate day, you might find yourself you got a bum game of your own. How'd you like us to take it on you? Maybe we should find out. Oh yeah? Oh, you gotta catch me first!
Out there, carrying the betterment from men. We're always out there, soaking every sucker that we can. Here's a headline: Newsies on a mission, kill the competition, sell the next edition. We'll be out there, carrying the banner. See us out there, carrying the banner. Always out there, carrying the banner. Thanks for the Newsies! Line up, boys!
Good morning, Weasel.
The
Did you
name-
miss me?
The name's Wise.
What? I'll take the usual.
100 pages for the wise guy.
How's it going, Weasel?
At least call me
I'll
Mister.
call you sweetheart. Please call me 50 pages. Hey, clap it up. Clap it up.
Yeah. Come on, drop the cash and move it along.
Whatever happened to romance?
50 pages for race.
Good morning, Mr. Weisel.
50 pages for credit. Well, have a look at this. A new kid.
Hey, I'm new too.
Don't worry, kid.
Rubs right off.
I'll take 20 newspapers, please.
20 pages for the new kid. Let's see the dime.
I'll pay you when I sell them.
Funny kid. Come on, cash up front.
But whatever I don't sell, you'll buy back, right?
Of course. And every time you lose a tooth, I'll stick a penny under your pillow. This kid's a riot. Come on, cough up the cash or blow. Come on, move it along. Albert, let me see your money.
You have a very interesting face. Ever think of getting into moving pictures?
You think I could?
Sure, buy a ticket. They let anyone in.
Sorry, excuse me. I paid for 20, but you gave me 19.
You see how nice I was to this new kid? And what do I get for my civility? Ungrounded accusation.
I just want what I paid for.
He said,
Eat it. Hold on. Thank you. 2, 3, 19. No kid's right, Weasel. You gave me 19. Now I'm sure it was an honest mistake on account to Oscar getting out the 20 with it.
here,
Oh,
now scram.
spot another 50 pigs.
I don't want more papes.
What kind of news? Don't want no more pigs!
I'm no charity case. I don't even know you.
His name's Jack. This here is the famous Jack Kelly. He once escaped prison on the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage. Made all the papes.
How old are you, kid?
I'm 10. Almost.
Well, if anyone asks, say you're 7. You must have more papes than if we're gonna be business partners.
Who said we want to be partners?
Working with Jack is the chance of a lifetime. You learn from him, you learn from the best.
If he's the best, what's he need from me?
Because you got a little brother and I don't. So, what's your name?
This is my brother David. I'm Lex.
Nice to meet you, Davey. My 2 minutes came off the top, but everything after that was 70-30.
50-50. You wouldn't try to pull a fast on a little kid.
60-40, my final offer.
Deal.
That's disgusting.
It's just business. Newsies! Hit the streets! The sun is up! The headline sinks and these kids ain't getting any younger!
We'll be out there, carrying the betterment from men. We're always out there, soaking every sucker that we can. Here's the headline: Newsies on a mission, kill the competition, sell the next edition. We'll be out there,
Gentlemen, the world is in trouble. Our circulation is down to the third quarter in a row.
Well, Mr. Pulitzer, every paper circulation has been down since the war ended.
Whoever said war is hell wasn't trying to sell newspapers.
We could use a good headline.
What do we got today?
The trolley strike.
That's not exciting. It's epic.
It's forming. People want to know, is it really coming or ain't it? They don't care why.
And Governor Roosevelt just put his support behind the workers.
That man is a socialist.
Teddy Roosevelt is no socialist. He's an American hero.
The man wants to outlaw football for being too violent. Football. Violent. You're right. He's no socialist. He's a comic.
Mr. Pulitzer, please, you must try to stay still.
Gentlemen, please. You're making Nunzio nervous. And when Nunzio gets nervous, I don't look pretty.
You never liked Nunzio. Read an editorial about him day after day when he ran for governor. And guess what? He got elected.
How am I supposed to influence my voters when they aren't reading my opinions?
Big photos attract readers.
You know what big photos cost?
But without flashy photos or headlines, how are we supposed to sell more papers?
Gentlemen, the answer is right before your eyes. You're just not seeing it, people. Nunzio knows when he's cutting my hair. Trim a bit here, and then trim a bit there. Just a modest adjustment that fattens the bottom line.
Mr. Pulitzer, please!
Shaving is tricky, the razor should float. Shave me too close, and you may slit my throat. It's the simplest solution, and once there's a bottom line.
But how does it help us sell more papers?
We don't sell paper, silly. Newsies sell papers.
I've got it. Right now, we charge the Newsies 50 cents for 100.
Yes,
But if you raise their price to 60 cents for 100,
you're getting somewhere.
And you're 10 penny per paper.
the Newsies would have to sell 25 more papers just to make the same amount as always.
Exactly. It's genius.
It'll be ugly rough for those poor children.
Nonsense. I'm giving them a real-life lesson in economics. I couldn't teach them better if they were my own. Give me a week and I'll train them to be like an army that's marching to war. Proud of themselves and so grateful to me, they'll be begging to pay even more. When there's dirt on our shoes, boys, for God's sakes relax. Why throw them out? All you need is some wax. Listen well to these barbershop lessons, for they'll see you through.
When you're stuck in the muck, you'll be fine. You'll erase any trace of decline. And the shine.
And the power of the press, yes, once again is mine. The price for the Newsies goes up in the morning. Just a few common sense checks, that's the bottom line.
You just made that up.
Didn't I? I said he heard it right here and he did.
My father taught us not to lie.
And mine taught me not to starve. Hey, you just sold my last paper.
I got one more.
Sell to pay for it. Give it here. Buy a paint from a poor orphan boy.
Of course, I'll take it. Here's a dime.
Born to the parade! So much better than school!
Don't even think it. When Pop goes back to work, we go back to school.
So, how about we divvy up that money, grab some chow and find you somewhere safe to spend the night?
Oh, we gotta get home. Our folks will be waiting for dinner.
You got folks, huh? Doesn't everyone?
Our dad tangled with a delivery truck on the job and it messed up his leg bad, so they laid him off. That's how come we had to find work.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Too bad about your dad.
Hey, why don't you come home with us for dinner? Our folks would be happy to have you.
Mom's a great cook. Thanks for the invite, fellas, but you know, I think I got plans with a fella. He's probably waiting on you right now.
Is that the guy you're meeting?
Jack Kelly!
Run for it!
Office of Caesar! You get back here, Kelly!
I think we lost them.
Someone want to tell me why I'm running? I got no one chasing me. Who was that?
That was Snyder the Spider. A real sweetie. He went to jail for underage kids. The more kids he locks up, the more money the city pays him. Only problem is how the money goes straight into his own pockets. Do yourself a favor and save it from him and the refuge. Whew.
Hey, you up there, shoot! No kids allowed in the theater!
Not even me, Miss Meta.
Jack Kelly, man of mystery, get yourself down here and give me a hug. Where have you been heading, yourself, kid?
Never far away from you, Miss Meta. Boys, may I introduce Miss Meta Larkin, greatest star of Valley today. She also owns the joint.
The only thing I own is a mortgage. Pleasure, gents. A pleasure. What's wrong with you? Are you blind? She got no clothes on! That's her costume. But I can see her legs! Step out of his way so he can get a better look. Theater's not just entertaining, it's educational. Got the pick, kid?
Miss Meta, I got a little situation out on the street. Do you mind if I head up here for a while?
Where's better to escape trouble than the theater? Is Snyder after you again?
Hey Jack, did you really escape jail in the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage?
What would the governor be doing at a juvenile jail?
So it happened. He was running for office, and he wanted to show he cared about orphan kids or something. So while he was getting his mug in the paper, I hopped my butt in the back seat, and we rode off together.
You really know the governor?
He don't, but I do. Say, Jack, can you paint me some more of those backdrops? The last one you did was a doozy. Folks love it, and things are going so well I can actually pay.
I could take my money, Miss Meta.
You pictured that?
Your friend's quite an artist.
Don't get carried away. It's just a bunch of trees.
You're really good. That boy's got a natural aptitude.
Gee, I never knew no one with an aptitude.
Well, Miss Meta, you're on.
Yeah? How am I doing? Boys, lock the doors and stay all night. You're with Meta now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of our show, Miss Meta Larkin!
I'm doing alright for myself, folks. I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wise. My investments and such have all gone up so much. Seems whatever I touch starts to rise. I've been all kinds of lucky, and yet the thing I want most I can't I live on a mansion along at a sound. The pull of the weeds and now oil on the ground. But you're telling me you don't want me around. Now honey, that's rich. Some guys give me ermine, chinchilla, and mink. And some give me diamonds as big as a sink. But you wouldn't give me so much as a wink. Now baby, that's rich. I get brandy from Andy and candy from Scott. Oh, and Now listen, sport, this life's too short to blame it on you. It may be rough, but soon enough I'll learn to make do. With the rich and the oil, the diamonds, the yacht, with Andy and Waddle, the Pontiff, the yacht, and Frank, ooh, and my bank. So put no tears for me, 'cause there's one thing you ain't that I'll always be, and honey, yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. That's right. And now, give a round of applause for the Bowery Beauty!
Well, hello again.
This is a private box.
Oh, should I lock the door twice in one day? I think it's fair.
Please go, I'm working.
A working girl, huh? Doing what?
Reviewing the show for the New York Sun.
Hey, I work for the world! Though
Somewhere out there, someone cares. Go tell them.
the view is better here.
Please go, I'm not in the habit of speaking to strangers.
Then you're good at it, though. I was your reporter. Your name's Jack Kelly.
Is that what it says on your rap sheet?
A smart girl, huh? I admire smart girls. Beautiful, smart, independent.
Do you mind? You got it for free, at least pay attention.
Sorry, Meta. I got no use right for sappy poetry. Love at first sight for suckers, at least it used to be. Look, girls are nice, ones are twice, till I find someone new. I never planned on no one like you.
The louder they wail, the better the headline. The better the headline, the better I eat. And the better I eat,
The further away from you, I sleep.
morning everybody. Sorry we're late. We had to help our mom with something.
They got a butter? I was gonna get you one. What'd you do with the one you had?
He traded it for a box of cigars.
Hey, they was Coronas.
Oh, mother and the father?
Hey, we the hoi polloi.
So how we doing today? After they go to bedtime. Here it comes
Now.
No.
Newsy price 60 cents per 100.
What did you say? Is that news?
It is to me.
They jacked the price of papes. 10 cents more 100.
I can eat 2 days on a dime.
I'll be sleeping on the streets.
You already sleep on the street.
In a worse neighborhood.
What are you all standing around for?
Get a load of this, Jack.
Yeah, like Pulitzer don't make enough already.
Come on. It's gotta be a cat. It was a good one. I'll be so weird.
Page for the Newsies.
Good one, Weasel. Really got the fellows going. I'll take 100 and be on my way out.
100 will cost you 60.
I didn't pay no 60.
Then make way for someone who will.
You bet. Me and the fellows will take a hike over to the journal.
Yeah!
I'll save the walk. They are a price too.
And we'll take our business to the sun.
It's the same all around town. New day, new price.
Why the jack-up?
For them's kind of answers, you have to go a little higher up the food chain. So you're buying and moving on.
Come here, fellas.
They can't just do that, can they?
Why not? It's their paper. It's their world.
Got no rights.
Not the right to starve. Come on, let's get our papes and hit the streets while we still can.
Them prices.
What choice do we got?
Hold on. Nobody's paying no nothing. Let me think this through. Keep your shirt on. Let me think this through.
What's your angle?
Stop crowding him. Hey, let him in. Work it out. Gee.
Jack, you still thinking?
Sure he is. Can't you smell the smoke?
All right. We don't sell papes. Then nobody sells papes. Nobody gets that window until they put the price back where it belongs.
You mean like a strike?
You heard, Davey. We're on strike.
Hold on, I didn't say. I didn't mean it like that.
Why? We shut down this place just like the trolley workers did.
And the cops will bust our heads. Half them strikers is laid up with broke bones.
No cop's gonna worry about a bunch of kids, right, Davey?
Leave me out of this. I'm just trying to feed my family.
And the rest of us is on playtime. Just because we make pennies don't give nobody the right to rub our noses in it.
It doesn't matter. You can't strike. You're not a union.
And what if I say we is?
There's a lot you gotta have in order to be a union, like membership.
What do you call these guys?
And officers.
I nominate Jack president.
I'm touched.
How about a statement of purpose?
I must have left it in my other pants. What's a statement of purpose?
A reason for forming the union.
Oh, well, what reason do the trolley workers have?
I don't know. Wages, work hours, safety on the job.
Who don't need that? I bet if your father had a union, you wouldn't be out here selling papes. Yeah?
Yeah.
So a union is hereby formed to watch each other's backs. Union we stand! Hey, I like the sound of that. Someone got a pencil?
I got a pencil.
Huh, and meet our Secretary of State! So what next?
Well, if you want to strike, the membership's gotta vote.
So, what do you say, fellas? Do we roll over and let Pulitzer pick our pockets, or do we strike? Strike!
I think.
You heard the voice of the membership. Newsies of Lower Manhattan are officially on strike. What next?
Wouldn't the strike be more efficient if someone high up knew about it? It would be a pleasure to tell Weasel myself.
And who's gonna tell Pulitzer, Davey?
I don't know. I guess you do, Mr. President.
That's right, we do. What do we tell them?
The newspaper owners need to respect your rights as employees.
Pulitzer and Hearst gotta respect the working kids of the city.
They can't just change the rules whenever they feel like it.
We do the work, so we get a say.
We've got a union.
Yeah! Hearst, they think we're nothing. Are we nothing?
No! They need to understand that we're not enslaved to them. We're free agents.
Pulitzer and Hearst, they think they got us. Do they got us?
No! We're a union now. The Newsboys Union. And we need business.
Even though we ain't got hats or badges, we're a union just by singing so. And the world will know. bell starts ringing, will we hear it?
No!
What did the Lancers come out swinging? Will we hear it?
No! When you got 100 voices singing, who can hear a lousy whistle blow? And the world will know that this ain't no game, that we got a ton of rotten fruit and perfect aim. So they gave their word, well it ain't worth beans. Gotta see what stop the presses really means. And the old will weep and go back to sleep. And we got no choice but to see it through.
And we found our boy!
I lost much too!
And the world will. Yeah!
Oh, thought he
Pulitzer may own the world, but he don't own us.
cracked the whip, thought he won't whip us.
Pulitzer may crack the whip, but he won't whip us. And the world will know. We've been keeping score. Either they gives us a right, or we gives them a war. We've been down too long, and we paid our dues.
Today will be tomorrow.
And the time is past, and the torch is passed, and our wheels will run, race the world, so the world will feel the fire and finally know.
You can tell Paul that a few days into this strike, he's gonna be begging for an appointment to see me. You got that? He got it.
Pulitzer may crack the whip, but he won't whip us. So the world said no, but it came through too. Try to walk all over us, we'll stomp all over you.
Take away our boat!
We let 'em stuff this crock of garbage down our throats. No! Every day we waste is a day we lose. And this ain't for fun, and it ain't for show. We'll find a toe, and show the world will feel the fire and finally know.
We're all starving out here.
And here you go, and here you go, and here you go, and who was the one that ordered seltzer?
Over here.
That'd be 2 cents.
2 cents for a glass of seltzer. Just give me water.
How'd I see that coming?
I'd say we launched our strike in a most auspicious manner.
I don't know about that. We sure scared the budgies out. I know, we saw.
I say so.
See the Delancey brothers, they didn't know which way was up.
Oh, yeah.
So what do we do now?
Well, now we gotta spread the word. Let the rest of the city's Newsies know about the strike.
You heard the man. Let's flip and spread the word.
I'll take Harlem.
Oh, I got Midtown. I got the Bronx.
I'll take the Bowery.
Okay, next you take Queens. Tony boy, you take East Side and Brooklyn. Oh, come on, Brooklyn. Buck Connell's turf. Didn't you tell me you were scared of Brooklyn?
I ain't scared of no turf. That's
then me and Davey will send Brooklyn.
Me, I have. Why is everyone so scared of Brooklyn?
What are you doing here?
Asking a question. You got an answer?
Brooklyn is the 6th largest city in the entire world. If you got Brooklyn, you hit the mother lode. For someone who works for the sun, you spend an awful time hanging around the world. Are you following me?
The only thing I'm following is a story. A ragtag gang of ragamuffins wants to take on the kingmakers of New York. Think you have a chance?
Shouldn't you be at the ballet?
Question too difficult for you? I'll rephrase. Will the richest and most powerful men in New York give the time of day to a gang of kids who haven't got a nickel to their name?
You don't gotta be insulting! I got a nickel!
So, I guess you would say you're a couple of Davids looking to take on Goliath. We didn't say that. Well, you didn't have to, I did.
You know, I've seen a lot of pigs in my time. I never noted no girl riding hard nose.
Wake up to the new century. The game's changing. I'll have an exclusive interview.
And that don't beat entertainment.
This is entertaining. So far.
What's the last news story you wrote?
What's the last strike you organized?
You are way out of your league, Kelly. Methinks the lady needs to be handled by a real man.
You think's wrong, Romeo.
How does she know my name?
I say we save any exclusive for a real reporter. Do you see anybody else giving you the time of day? All right, I know I'm just busting out of the social pages, but you give me exclusive, let me run with the story, and I promise I'll get you the space.
You want a story? Be in front of the circulation gate tomorrow morning. You'll get one. And make sure you bring the camera. You're gonna want to snap a picture of all this. Come on.
Let's go, boys! Play outside, I gotta make dinner. I got paying customers feeding the tables. Come on, we got Newsies to visit.
You won't be shooting us off once we get to up. Hey!
Are you selling newspapers to work through your art school?
Art school? You're kidding me.
But you're an artist. You've got real talent. You should be inside the paper illustrating, not outside talking it.
Maybe that ain't what I want.
So tell me what you want.
Can't you see it in my eyes?
Have you always been their leader?
I'm a blowhard. Davey's the brains.
Modesty is not a quality I would have pinned on you.
You've got a name?
Catherine Plummer.
Huh. You ain't sure?
It's my byline, the name I publish under. So tell me about tomorrow. What are you hoping for?
I'd rather tell you what I'm hoping for tonight.
Mr. Kelly.
Today we stopped Newsies from carrying out cakes, but the wagons are delivered to the rest of the city. So tomorrow we stop the wagons.
Are you scared?
Do I look scared? But ask me again in the morning.
Good answer. Good night, Mr. Kelly.
Come on, were you running? It ain't even supper time yet?
I'll see you in the morning. And off the record, good luck.
Hey, Plumber. Riding good. There's a lot riding on you.
You heard the man. Righty good. Righty good or it's back to squeezing your way through the flout show. No pressure. Let's go. Newsies, stop the world! A little hyperbole never hurt anyone. With all eyes fixed on the trolley strike downtown, there's another battle brewing in the city. And if I could just write about it! Come on, Catherine! Those boys are counting on you! Oh, you poor boys. Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write or the right way to write it. This is big, lady, don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville review with little kids versus rich, greedy sourpusses. It's a cinch! It can practically write itself, and let's pray it does. Because as I may have mentioned, I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what I've been waiting
kids will live and breathe right on the page, and once they're center stage, you watch what happens. And who's there with her camera and her pen? As boys turn into men, they'll storm the gates, and then just watch what happens when they do. A modern-day David is poised to take on the rich and powerful Goliath. With the swagger of a man twice his age and armed with nothing more than a few nuggets of truth, Jack Kelly stands ready to face the behemoth Pulitzer. Now that is how you turn a boy into a legend. Picture a handsome, heroically charismatic, plain-spoken, no-nothing, skirt-chasing, talky little slugger. Lie down with dogs and you wake up with a raise and a promotion. So he's a flirt, a complete egomaniac. The fact is he's also the face of the strip. With a face the back, that's a face that can save us all from sinking in the ocean. Like someone said, power tends to corrupt, and absolute power, wait, corrupt. Absolutely, that is genius! But give me some time, I'll be twice as good as that. 6 months from now, just look around at the world we're inheriting and think of the one we'll create. Their mistake is they got old, that is not a mistake. We'll be making those through, we'll stay young forever. Give those kids and me the brand new century and watch what happens. It's David and Goliath, do or die, the fight is on, and I can't watch what happens. But all I know is nothing happens if you just give in. It can't be any worse than how it's been, and it just so happens that we just might win. So whatever happens, let's
Is anyone else coming?
Don't got a clue.
Hey, you've seen Spot Howler, right? What'd he say?
Sure, we've seen them.
Him and about 20 of his gang.
And them Brooklyn boys is big.
I'd say Spot was pretty impressed, wasn't he?
I'd say.
So they's with us?
Well, that all depends on how you look at it. If you look, and you see Brooklyn,
Yep.
then they're with us.
Yeah. They want to make sure we don't fall at the first sign of trouble.
Are we?
No, there's us in Harlem.
Not about us. Harlem wants to know what Brooklyn's gonna do.
How's about the Queens?
Queens will be here backing us up
Yes, see?
as soon as Brooklyn says so.
Oh.
I got the same fish eye in Midtown.
Hey Oscar, got some bum information about a strike happening today. Not that I'm complaining. My skull busting on could use a day of rest.
Are we doing the right thing?
Sure we are.
Maybe we put this off a couple days.
No, we can't. Say something. Tell them that if we back off now, they'll never listen to us again.
All right. Listen, no matter who does or doesn't show tomorrow, that's where we take a stand.
How's about we just don't show for work? That'll send a message.
Then they'll replace us. You see us stand our ground. Come on, Davy. Down.
Now is the time to seize the day. Stand down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win it. We will find a way. But let us seize the day.
Hey, Jack, look what I made! Good, huh? Right!
That's don't be so quick to judge. Maybe Pulitzer will see it out his window and feel sorry for us.
Hey, Specs, any signs of reinforcements? Davy!
Courage cannot erase our fears. Courage is when we face our fears. Tell those with power You're still our brothers, and we will fight for you. Now is the time to seize the day. Stare down the odds and seize the day. Once we begun, if we stand as one, someday become somehow, and a prayer becomes a vow, and the shrine starts right down now.
The sun is up and birds singing. Beautiful day for cracking some heads, ain't it? Step right up and get your cake.
Working or process, what's your pleasure?
Who are they? Scabs, what do you think?
Well, we think we can walk on in here, take our dog. We can take
No! We all stand together or we don't have a chance. Jack?
All right, I hear you. Listen, fellas, I know something put you up to this. Probably gave you some extra money too. Yeah, well, it ain't right. Holes are things for gutter rats with no respect for nothing, including each other. Is that who we are? Well, we can stab each other in the back and yeah, that's who we are. But if we change the entire game, and it ain't just about us. All across the city, there are boys and girls who want to be a plane or going to school instead of slaving away to support themselves and their folks. Ain't no crime being poor, and we never complain if the work we do is too hard. This is where deal. Fellas, throw down your capes and join the strike. Please. Yeah! Yes, we go!
Now's the time to seize the day. Now's the time to seize the day. Answer the call with no delay. Answer
Newsies, get up!
don't give you nothing, and before you say water's nothing, just act a fish in the desert.
Why do old people talk?
Prove they still alive.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Do you know one of these glum mugs? Could these really be the same boys who made the front page of the New York Sun?
Front page of what? Let me see. Look it! Would you look it? That's me! Front page and you ain't even dead.
Oh, where's me? Where's me?
Wait until my father sees us. I ain't gonna be last in line for the top tonight.
You got us in the pape? You got yourselves in the pape.
Newsies stopped the world, but the headline even Elmer could sell
What else you got?
Mine's the only story that ran. Pulitzer declared a blackout on all strike days, so even I'm shut down now. I heard they arrested Crutchy. Did they get Jack too? The Lanceys are spreading the story that he took it on a lamp. First sight of the cops.
Jack don't want to know, right?
Get down, short stuff. Just read the news.
For jumping Jack's sake, can you stole the cereal seed long enough to drink in the moment? I'm famous! Are you stupid or what? When you're famous, the world is your oyster.
Huh?
What? Your oyster. Your oyster! Your fancy clit with the pearl inside!
How much is being famous?
You don't need money when you're famous. They get you whatever you want. A pair of new shoes with natural laces. A permanent box that cheats head races.
Strong enough rhyme with the sound of me.
A son of what a nickel. Look at me, I'm the king of New York.
Suddenly, I raise pencils, stare on out your house to
I'm getting mucks. I'm throwing my toe and going deep up.
and there I be, and I pretty it's my city. I'm
Dear Jack, greetings from the refuge. How are you? I'm okay. Guess I wasn't much help yesterday. Snipes me with my crutch. Oh yeah, Jack. This is Crutchy, by the way. It's rude. They say jump or you're screwed. But the food ain't so badly so far. 'Cause so far they ain't brought us no food. Ha. I miss the rooftop, sleeping right out in the open, your penthouse in the sky. There's a cool breeze, even in July. Anyway, so guess what? Here's the secret escape plan I got. A sheet to the bed, toss the end out the window, climb down and take off like a shot. Maybe though, not tonight. I ain't slept and my legs still ain't right. What Bullet said, he's going down. And then Jack, I was thinking we might just go, like you was saying, where it's clear. With no buildings in your way, and you's riding, telling me those every day. Once that train makes damn this place, I'll be fine, good as new. But there's one thing I need you to do. On the rooftop you said that a family looks out for each other. So you tell all the fellas for me to protect one another. The end. Your friend, your best friend, your brother, Crutchy.
Pipe down!
last backdrop, and plus this one too, and a little extra, because I'm going to miss you so.
Just meta.
Jack, please tell me you're going somewhere and not just running away.
Doesn't matter.
When you're going somewhere and it turns out not to be the right place, you can always go somewhere else, but if you're just running away, nowhere's ever the right place.
How will the town know you're alive?
Why don't I leave you with your friends?
No,
Where'd you go? We couldn't find you.
and I think I didn't want to be found.
Is that a real place? That's Santa Fe? Hey, have you seen the paper? We're front page news above the fold. Oh yes, above the fold.
Good for you.
Everyone wants to meet the famous Jack Kelly. Even Spot Collins sent a kid just to say, next event, you can count on Brooklyn. How about that?
We got stomped into the ground.
They got us this time, I'll grant you that. But we took round one, and with press like this, our fight is far from over.
Every newsie who could walk went to sell papes this morning. Like the strike never even happened.
And I was there with them. If I don't sell papes, my folks don't eat.
Save your breath. I get it. It's hopeless.
But then I saw this look on Weasel's face. He was actually nervous, and I realized this isn't over. We've got them worried, really worried, and I walked away. Lots of other kids did too, and that is what you call a beginning.
There he is, just like I said.
For crying out loud, we're supposed to get away from all you people!
There's no escaping us, pal. We're inevitable.
So, story, can we have the theater?
Pipe down. I didn't ask you.
What's the holdup? I need to let
my girl know we've got a date.
Your girl?
You heard me. I've been swatting skirts away all morning. Crampers want to intoxicate. This your girl Sally, she's a plum. Word is you wrote a pretty good news story.
You look like hell.
Hey Jack, where's that supposed to be?
It's Santa Fe. You know, I gotta tell you, Jack, this whole go west young man routine is getting tired. Even Horace could move back to New York.
He did. And then he died.
Reporter's supposed to be nonpartisan? Ask a reporter. Pulitzer had me blacklisted from every news desk in town.
Table the palaver and get back to business. Will Meadow let us have the theater?
It's what I've been trying to tell you. We want to hold a rally. A citywide meeting where every newsie has a say and a vote. And we hold it after working hours so no one loses a day's pay. Smart?
Smart enough to get you committed to a padded room.
The guy who paints places he's never seen is calling us crazy.
Want to see a place I've seen? Newsy Square. Thanks to my big mouth. Overflown with failure. Kids hurt. Others arrested.
Light it up, no one died.
Is that what you're aiming for? Go on! Call me a quitter! Call me a coward! No way I put no kids back in danger!
We're doing something that has never been done before. How can it not be dangerous?
Specs from me a note from Crutchy at the refuge. I tried to go see him, and the fire escaped. But they busted up his leg so badly he couldn't even come to the window. What if he doesn't make it? Are you willing to shoulder that for a tenth of a penny for a paper?
It's not about the pennies. You said it yourself. My family wouldn't be in this mess if my father had a union. If this is a fight, we have to win.
If I wanted a sermon, I'd go to church.
Tell me how putting this crutch any good. Exactly. So here's how it goes once we win, and we will be winning. Make no mistake.
Will we what?
We're already winning, right? We'll tell them straight out they let Crutchy go or they keep getting out.
Hey, what the hell did they bust up your brains or something? As I recall, did we all got our asses kicked? They won
the battle.
Come on, think about it.
Got them surrounded.
Here's what I think. Joe's a jerk. He's a brown snake.
You're right. And you know why a snake starts to rattle?
Why?
Because he's scared.
Sure.
Go and look it up the board. Guy's head is spinning. Why would he send for the goons? An entire army, dozens of goons and the cops.
No, you may be right.
If you got
If you wasn't afraid.
exactly, he knows we're winning. Get those kids to see we're circling victory and watch what happens. We're doing something no one's even tried, and yes, we're terrified, but watch what happens.
You can't undo the past.
So just on and stay on track, 'cause Humpty Dumpty is about to crack. We've got faith, we've got the plan, we've got Jack. So just watch what happens. We're back.
And I've got a date.
But I've read your editorials, Mr. Pulitzer. How can you express so much sympathy for the trolley workers and you have none for the Newsies?
Because the trolley workers are striking for a fair contract. The Newsies are striking against me.
I'd spare you this embarrassment if I could, but the Belesque house is private property.
He can't order a raise without legal cause.
Would the fact that this rally is organized by an escaped convict be enough to shut it down?
An escaped convict?
A fugitive from one of your own institutions. A convicted thief at large wreaking havoc in our law-abiding community. Mr. Snyder, which one is he?
That one right there, Jack Kelly.
And how do you know this boy?
This is not a pleasant story. It was first sentenced to my refuge for loitering and vagrancy, but his absolute disregard of authority has made him a frequent visitor.
Called him a thief and an escaped convict.
After his release, I caught him myself, red-handed, trafficking stolen food and clothing. He was last sentenced to 6 months, but the willful ruffian escaped.
So you'd be doing the city a favor removing this criminal from our streets.
If that's the case, we could take him in quietly.
What good would quiet do me? I want a public example made out of him.
Mr. Pulitzer, the boy Jack Kelly's here.
Here?
Just outside, he asked to see you.
Ask and ye shall be received. Mr. Snyder, you sit.
Mr. Kelly.
Afternoon.
And which Jack Kelly am I speaking to? Charismatic union leader or petty thief and escaped convict?
Which one gives us more common?
Impudence is in bad taste when crawling for mercy.
Crawling? That's a laugh. I came by with an invite. Sees a few hundred of your employees around to discuss recent disagreements. I thought it's only fair for you to sit your case straight to the fellows. So what do you say, Joe? What, should I save you a spot on the bill?
You're as shameless and disrespectful a creature as I was told. Do you know what I was doing when I was your age, boy? I was fighting in a war.
Yeah, and how'd that turn out for you?
It taught me a lesson that shaped my life. You don't win a war on the battlefield. It's the headline that crowns the victor.
I'll remember that when New York wakes up to the front page photos of our rally.
Rally till the cows come home. Not a paper in town will print it, and if it's not in the papers, it didn't happen.
You know, you may run this city, but not all of us can be bullied. Not even some reporters.
Such as that young woman who made you yesterday's news. Talented girl. And beautiful too, don't you think?
I'll tell her you said so.
No need. She can hear for herself. Can't you, darling? I trust you know my daughter, Catherine? Right. My daughter. You're probably wondering, why the nom de plume? And why doesn't my daughter work for me? Great questions. I offered her a life of wealth and leisure. She chose to pursue a career, and she was showing a real promise until this recent lapse. But you're done with that now, aren't you, darling?
Jack,
Don't worry the boy with your problems, dearest. Mr. Kelly has a plateful of his own. Wouldn't you say so, Mr. Snyder?
Hello, Jack.
How's anyone else feeling noose tightening? But allow me to offer an alternate scenario. You attend the rally and speak against this hopeless strike, and I fill your pockets with enough cash to carry you from a train compartment from New York to New Mexico and beyond. You did say you wanted to travel west, didn't you?
There ain't a person in this room who don't know you stink!
And if they know me, they know I don't care. Defy me, and I will have you and all of your friends thrown into the refuge. I know you're Mr. Tough Guy, but it's not fair to subject that poor crippled boy to those conditions. And what about your pal Davy and his baby brother, ripped from their loving family and tossed to the rats? Could they ever thank you enough? Time's running out, kid, so what do you say? Cowboy or convict, I win either way. Your abject surrender was always the bottom line. Guards, escort our guest to the cellar so that he may reflect in solitude. Too bad you've no job, Jeff, but you did resign. Too bad you've no family, but you can't have mine. Be glad you're alive, boy, I say that's the bottom line. Kill those kids, all believed you were right.
Only for them, but one got away.
They may not be so lucky tonight.
We've been given discretion to handle you as advised. So behave.
But just in case, I've been polishing my...
You can sleep right here on this old printing press. Now that here is firm.
Newsies need our help today. Tell 'em Brooklyn's on the way. Tell 'em Brooklyn's on the way. We're from Brooklyn. We are Brooklyn. We are Brooklyn. Just got word that our bodies is hurting. Facing total disaster, deserted. That's our cue, boys. It's time to go slumming. Aiming high in the cavalry's coming. Have no fear. You know we got your back way back. Brooklyn team. We'll get your payback with some payback. We're the
ride. Prospect Park and then maybe I'm here. Strikes ain't fun, but they sure is exciting. Loud and clear, Brooklyn's here.
Borough what gave me birth, friendliest place on earth. Pay us a visit and see what we need, and when you do,
we'll kick you halfway to Queens. Yeah! Now them stokers is in for soaking. What a sad way to end their career. They's a joke, but if they think we're joking, loud and clear, Manhattan's here. Brooklyn's here. Brooklyn's here.
Stones of Rock!
Brooklyn's here. Loud and clear, we is here.
To my theater and your revolution! And let's give it up for Spot Conlon and Brooklyn!
Newsies united. Let's see what Pulitzer has to say to you all now.
Hey, Davey, where's Jack? Sorry, kid. No sign of him yet. I guess you're doing a solo.
Jack! 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 Jack!
Newsies of New York! Look at what we have done. We've got newsies from every page in every neighborhood here tonight, and tonight, you're making history.
Yeah!
Tonight, we show them that we are just as much a part of this newspaper as any reporter or editor.
Yeah!
We are done being treated like kids, and from now on, they will treat us as equals.
You want me to talk to you like an adult? Then start acting like one. Don't run your mouth and make some sense.
And here's Jack.
Jack! 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 Jack!
Right! Poster lower the price of the pages up so much as a word. That was a lousy thing to do.
Yes!
So we showed them we ain't gonna be pushed around.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
And then we go on strike. And then
Right.
Poster lowers the prices if we go back to work.
Right. Yes!
What happens after that? What if he raises the price again and again? Listen, we gotta be realistic. If we don't work, we don't get paid. No matter how many days you can go without making money, believe me, Pulitzer can go longer. Hold on! Oh, before you boom. I've spoken to Mr. Pulitzer himself. He's giving me his word. If we disband the union,
Disband the union?
will not raise the prices for the tapes for 2 years.
What?
I say we take the deal. We can go back to
Oh,
work.
I walked all the way from Brooklyn for that.
That was some speech you made.
What are you doing here?
Spec showed me.
And he said it would go through my stuff?
I saw them rolled up sticking out of there. I didn't know what they were. These drawings. These are drawings of the refuge, aren't they?
A little different from regular news.
Snyder told my father you were arrested stealing food and clothing. This is why, isn't it? You stole to feed those boys. I don't understand. If you were willing to go to jail for them, how could you turn your back on them now?
I don't think you're anyone to talk about turning on folk.
I never turned on you or anyone else.
Now you just double-cross us to your father. Your father!
My father has eyes on every corner of the city. He doesn't need me spying for him. And I didn't lie. I didn't tell you everything.
If you were a boy, you'd be talking with a fist in your mouth.
I said that I worked for the Sun, and I did. I told you my professional name was Plumber, and it is. You never asked my real one.
I didn't think I'd have to unless I knew I was doing the backstabber.
And if I were a boy, you'd be looking at me through one swollen eye.
Go on, give me your best shot, come on!
I just knew you didn't cave for the money.
I told the truth. You heard your father, no matter how many days we go on strike. He ain't giving up. I don't know what else we could do.
But I do.
Oh, come on.
Really, Jack? Really, no one else can have a good idea? Or is it because I'm a girl?
I didn't say nothing.
This would be a good time to shut up. Being boss doesn't mean you have all the answers, just the brains to recognize the right one when you hear it.
I'm listening.
Good for you. The strike was your idea, the rally was Davy's, and now mine will take us to the finish line. Deal with it.
The Children's Crusade.
For the sake of all the kids in every sweatshop, factory, and slaughterhouse in New York, I beg you, join us. With these words, the strike stopped being just about the Newsies. You challenged our whole generation to stand up and demand a place at the table.
The Children's Crusade?
Think, Jack, if we publish this, my words with your drawings, and if every worker under the age of 21 read it and stayed home from work, or better yet, came to Newsies Square, a general citywide strike, even my father couldn't ignore that.
Only one problem. We ain't got no way to print it.
Come on, there's gotta be one printing press he doesn't control.
Oh no.
What?
I know one printed press we never think we'd use.
Then why are we still standing here?
Oh wait, stop! What's this about for you? And I don't mean the Children's Crusade. There's something there, or am I?
Of course there is.
Well then don't say it like it happens. I'm not an idiot. I know girls like you don't end up with guys like me. And I don't want to promise nothing that you're gonna have to get back tomorrow. But sitting here tonight, looking at you, I'm scared tomorrow's gonna come and change everything. If there's a man to grab a hold of something to make time stop, just so I can keep looking at you.
You snuck up on me, Jack Kelly. Never even saw it coming.
For sure?
For sure. Till the moment I found you, I thought I knew what love was. Now I'm learning what is true. That love will do what it does. The world finds ways to sting you, and then one day decides to bring you something to believe in. For even a night, one night, maybe forever. That's alright. That's alright. And if you're gone tomorrow, what was ours still will be. I have something to believe in, now that I know you believed in me.
We was never meant to meet, and then we meet. Who knows why? When a stranger on the street, just someone sweet passing by. An angel come to save me. Didn't even know she gave me something to believe in. For even a day, one day, maybe forever. That's okay, that's okay. And if I'm gone tomorrow, what was ours still will be. I have something to believe in, now that I know you believed in me. You know what I believe in. Look into my eyes and see. If things were different,
You weren't going to Santa Fe?
and if you weren't an average, and if your father wasn't after my head,
You're not really scared of my father.
no, but I am pretty scared of you.
Don't be.
And if I'm gone tomorrow, what was ours still will be. I have something to believe in, now that I know you believed in me. I
windows unlocked.
You got enough keys to keep us covered? Has someone been picking her daddy's pockets?
The janitor's been working here since he was 8 and hasn't had a raise in 20 years. He's with us 100%.
You got enough funds to keep us covered?
We could hold a hoe down in here and no one would be the wiser.
Good job.
It's good to have you back.
Oh, shut up.
Here she is, boys. Just think. My father snores blissfully in his bed. We'll be using his very own press to bring him down.
Remind me to stand on the good side. Is this what they put the tapes on?
I can see where they tossed this old girl down to the cellar, but I think she'll do the job. Jack, this is Darcy. He knows just about everything there is to know about printing.
So you work for the tapes?
My father owns the trip.
Whoa.
And this is Bill. He'll be typesetting the article for us.
So you're the son of William Randolph Hearst?
And proud to be part of your revolution.
Ain't that something?
In the words of little one, can we table the palaver and get back to business? A little grease and she'll be good as gold. All right, here's how it'll work. After we print the papes, race. You'll give them to the fellas and we'll spread them to every working kid in New York. And after that?
After that, it's up to them. There's change coming once and for all. It makes the front page, and then you is major. Tomorrow they'll see what we are, and sure as a star, we ain't come this far. Here they come! This is the story we needed to write, that we kept out of sight, but no more. In a few hours, by dawn's early light, we'll be ready to fight us a war. This time we're in it to stay. Talk about season the day. Why did it acorn blood? It's the same either way. You're gonna damn well pay. He's stuck in his bed. He don't care if we're dead or alive. Sad pillows are under his head while he's begging for bread to survive. Children to South Count the sheep. We're gonna sing you to sleep.
down. No one is working anywhere and everyone is blaming you.
They're all calling the mayor, the publishers, the manufacturers. It's such language. Mark, in here!
Afternoon, gents.
You're behind this? We had a deal.
And it came back with a full back money guaranteed. And by the way, thanks for the lesson on Power of the Princes.
Take a look at this, boss. These kids put out a pretty good paper. Very convincing.
No doubt written by my daughter.
I'd sign her up before anyone else does.
I demand to know who defied my ban on printing strike material.
We're loyal employees. We'd never take our business somewhere else.
Printing press in the cellar.
I made you the offer of a lifetime. Anyone who does not act in his own self-interest is a fool.
Then what's that make you? This all started because you wanted to sell more papes, but now your circulation is down 70%.
Why didn't you just come talk to us?
Joe doesn't talk to guys like us. A wise reporter once told me, a good boss doesn't need the answers, just as smarts know when he hears the right one.
Mr. Pulitzer, the entire city, the mayor is here along with your daughter, and oh, you're not going to believe who else. Mr. Pulitzer, I think you know the governor.
Governor Roosevelt?
Joseph. What have you done?
I'm certain, once you hear my explanation.
Miss Bella Larkin, bringing your daughter to my office, I already have a thorough grasp of the situation. Graphic illustrations in bully is a term I often employ to show approval, but in this case I simply mean bully. And this is the boy of whom you spoke? How are you, son? I'm told we once shared a carriage ride.
The pleasure's mine, Mr. Governor.
Well, don't just stand there letting these children sing endlessly. Give them the good news.
What good news?
That you've come to your senses and rolled back the prices. Unless, of course, you want to invite a full Senate investigation in your employment practices.
You wouldn't.
After the pressure you wielded to keep me from office, I do it with a smile. Come along, Joseph, there's only one thing worse than a hard heart, and that's a soft head. And think of the happiness you'll bring these children. He doesn't do happiness, does he?
Mr. Kelly, if I may speak with you, alone.
Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground.
I cannot put the price back down to where it was. I'm sorry, I can't. There are other considerations.
Listen, I get it. You need to save your faces for the fellas. I'm young. I ain't stupid.
I appreciate your understanding.
But I got a constituent with a legitimate gripe.
How about I lower the price of the raise by half and get the others to do the same? It's a compromise we can all live with.
But any piece we can't sell you by full price.
That was never on the table. What's from stopping Newsies from buying hundreds of papers they can't sell? My costs would explode.
No Nosy is gonna break his back hauling papers he can't sell. But if we can get a few without the risk, and we would possibly sell them, and your circulation would begin to grow. It's a compromise we can all live with.
It's not a bad head you got on your shoulders.
Deal?
That's disgusting.
Just business.
Either they is us alright, so we give them a war. Which is out too long, and we paid our dues. And the things we do today will be tomorrow's news. And the die is cast, and the torch is passed, and the world will rise, the race will
invite the young to share today. You have any claim to our world, and I believe the future in your hands will be bright and prosperous. And your drawing, son, brought another matter to bear. Officers, if you please.
Jack, look, it's crunchy! Yay! Hiya, fellas. You missed it. And look what I brought you.
Officer, take it away.
Please, your Highness, may I do the honors?
You gotta be show.
And you laugh all the way to the pen, little man. Yeah, come on, Rusty.
I can't help but think, if one of your drawings could convince the governor to close down the refuge, what might a daily political cartoon do to expose the inner workings of our own government? What do you say, Timmy? Care to have this young man's artistry shine a lantern behind your closed doors?
Mr. Governor, but now that the strike is finally settled, I should probably be hitting the road.
Don't you ever get tired of singing the same old tune? What's Santa Fe got that New York ain't? Sandstorms?
Or better yet, what's New York got that Santa Fe ain't?
New York's got us. We stand
Didn't I hear something about a strike being settled?
Babes for the Newsies! I know boys, these babes ain't gonna sell themselves.
Well, don't just stand there, you've got to use it to run. Besides, didn't someone offer you a pretty exciting job?
Me, working for your father.
You already work for my father.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got one more ace up your sleeve.
And what would that be?
Me. Wherever you go, I'm there right by your side.
For sure?
For sure.
Now my eyes are finally open. Dreams that I've written. The fate of the world is all you'll ever see. Now my eyes are finally open. And my dreams, they've advertised. But they don't much matter.